Have you ever felt like life gave you nothing? Like your pockets were empty, but your dreams were bigger than the sky? This is the story of a poor boy who had nothing in his hands, but everything in his mind. And how thinking big changed his life forever. Stay with me, because by the end, you'll see why your thoughts can be more powerful than the money in your pocket. There was once a boy named Ravi. He lived in a small village where people struggled every single day just to survive. His father was a farmer. His mother stitched clothes for neighbors. They worked hard, but money was always less. Ravi often went to school barefoot. Sometimes he even skipped lunch, because the family couldn't afford enough food. But even with empty pockets, Ravi had something special. A mind full of dreams. When other kids talked about playing cricket or buying toys, Ravi spoke about building schools, opening businesses, and helping others. People laughed at him. "Look at your torn shirt, Ravi," they said. "You don't even have money for shoes, and you talk about building big things?" But Ravi never stopped dreaming. In his heart, he believed one thing. If I think small, I will stay small. But if I think big, maybe life will change. One day, Ravi's teacher announced a school competition. Each student had to write an essay. "What do you want to become in life?" The classroom buzzed with excitement. Some wrote about becoming teachers, some wanted to be doctors, some said farmers.
But Ravi wrote something different. He wrote, "One day, I will build a company so big that it will give thousands of people jobs. I will change not just my family's life, but my whole village." When the teacher read his essay, she smiled. But the other kids? They laughed louder than ever. "Ravi, you don't even have slippers. What will you build? A company made of sand?"
Those words stung. For the first time, Ravi went home with tears in his eyes. He looked at his empty pocket, and almost believed them. Almost. But that night, his mother noticed his sadness. She sat beside him and said something that changed his heart forever. She said, "Son, the world will always laugh at big thinkers. But remember, every building starts with one brick. If you stop dreaming big, you stop living." Those words lit a fire inside Ravi. From that day, Ravi made a promise to himself. He might be poor. He might have empty pockets. But he would never have an empty mind. He began studying harder than anyone else. He borrowed books from teachers, read late into the night under a dim lamp. He learned not just from school, but from life. When others wasted time, he worked on ideas. When others laughed, he stayed quiet and dreamed bigger. Years passed. Ravi earned a scholarship to study in the city. For the first time, he left his small village behind. And there, the world opened for him. He struggled at first. He had no money, no contacts. But he had the one thing many didn't. A burning vision in his heart. Step by step, idea by idea, failure by failure, Ravi started building. He worked small jobs, saved every coin, and invested in learning skills. Finally, years later, Ravi built the company he once wrote about as a boy. A company that created jobs for thousands of people. A company that changed not only his life, but the lives of countless others. The same villagers who once laughed at him, now told their children, "Think like Ravi. Dream big like him."
And then, his first business idea clicked. It wasn't easy. People still doubted him. He fell, failed, lost money. But each time, he stood up stronger. Because he remembered his mother's words. Every building starts with one brick.
Ravi's story teaches us something powerful. Dreams don't cost money. Big thinking doesn't require full pockets. It only requires a full heart. Yes, life will laugh at you. Yes, people will doubt you. And yes, sometimes even you will doubt yourself. But remember, the size of your dreams decides the size of your life. So next time you feel small, next time you feel powerless, ask yourself this: am I thinking big enough? Because like Ravi, you might have empty pockets today. But if your mind is rich, your future will never be poor. So never let your empty pockets define you. Let your big thoughts, your big dreams, and your big heart lead the way. Because that, my friend, is the true power of thinking big.